There, okay, cool, awesome. Alright, so this is Killer Instinct, and clearly we're playing Orchid, because she's the best character. By far. So, this isn't completely blind. I had this when I was a kid, but it's been probably 15, 20 years since I've even picked up a controller and had a go at it. So we'll see how we go. But I don't expect me to need... Let's get out of that corner. So yeah, I don't expect this to take too much time. Bad already. Yeah, I mean... I used to beat this pretty convincingly when I was a kid, so I'm hoping those skills transfer. Oh, well, let's not. Oh yes, timer. Let's get that going. Until I'm not. Yeah, I don't do this very often. Yeah, some of the later fights are pretty brutal. And can really. Way too loud. Okay, let me tell. Is that a bit better? Yeah, well, maybe is that better? I've turned it down. Yeah. It needs to go down. Oh, there we go. See, I remember a few things. Lower the game. Alright, I'll lower the game. Is that a bit better? Lower it a bit more if you need. Alright. Just let me know. I can adjust as we go. Into the yellow when I'm speaking. Okay. Well, let's pause this for a second. Put me into the yellow when I'm speaking. That's still a little low. Is that a bit better? There we go. That should be in the yellow now. Excellent. Alright. Okay. I haven't done this in a long while. Alright. Let's keep beating this fireman. Yeah, so I had this when I was a kid. My grandma inadvertently bought me this along with that Space Fox game. She gave me like $200 to go and buy a computer game for myself, and I got 2 out of the deal because Grandma didn't know how much Star Fox. That's it, Space Fox 64. It's been a long while since I've played any SNES games. And I had this as I think it was the gold edition on the 64. Yeah, I remember it being called something funny, but everyone calling it Star Fox or something Fox. So, and I remember my grandma being absolutely mortified that I had bought this ultra violent game, and she tried to make me return it. And I told my parents I had, but I did not. Ooh. What am I lying about? I would never lie. I just uh, didn't tell my grandma the whole truth. She promptly forgot about it. Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. She promptly forgot about the fact that she even bought me a game, which was interesting. Bump the game slightly? Yes, I can do that. Here we go. Ooh. So this is where the AI starts to like break your combos and stuff like that. And if I remember correctly, so normal punches and kicks and stuff. This is where it starts to get harder with the Raptor. So normal kicks and punches don't actually do a whole lot of damage. Now I'm stuck in the corner. Yeah, thanks for the run, Ninja. It was good. So this will be where we use our first continue. There'll be a few. I certainly am not going to do this with no continues and go through and whatnot. But yeah. So at this stage, this is where the AI starts using combo breakers and such. So the idea would be to use. Try not to get too close to Raptor. Is to use smaller combos to do damage. I also haven't used a controller in a long time, and thankfully a controller was donated to me by some very nice people who shall remain nameless. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed this game as a kid. Oh, there might be. There's no way to know for sure. So this is actually, even though this is sort of in the middle, this is one of the easier fights for Orchid. Because Wolf is, I say that, but I start getting beaten up by him. Saber Wolf is quite slow. And it's easy to get combos off on him. I say that now he's going to get kick my ass. I was worried there wasn't going to be a clip-worthy faux pas, but my hubris is showing, I guess. Wow. All right. So one thing though is like you don't want to be too close to the AI, particularly when you're trying to get combos off. You want to be maybe half a character length away, um, and you certainly don't want to be in a corner. Oh, close. Um, so the reason I chose an unorthodox fighting game as opposed to some of the platformers and stuff like that is just because I was a little bit familiar with this game. So I knew the time that I was going to have for it. I knew when I could fit it in, and I knew that there's probably a good chance of me finishing my game in time. So that's why I chose this game. Also because I want to. There's another game I want to play if I have time after this as well. As to why I wanted to join the marathon, I was a little. I did do some filler during the Nancy Drew marathon, but I did want to join, but it was just difficult for me with my schedule, working full time and having a young kid. So I was really excited to be able to join this. So my kid's a little bit older, so now we're not, doing stuff all day and then I'm exhausted at night. I'm still exhausted, but and so I was excited to be able to join and do a little something this year, and sort of give back a little bit. Just because I've probably watched hundreds and hundreds of hours of Jake now, and just focus for a second. Good evening. But yeah, so I wanted to give back a little bit and play something. Oh. All right. Maybe let's not play with their food. So yeah, I wanted to give back a little bit of my time, if I could. So that's why I decided to join the marathon, and that's why I decided to play Killer Instinct. Hopefully, we get done with this reasonably quickly, and I can show off something else that I love from my childhood. Now, this fight was always one of the ones that I had problems with when I was a child. So hopefully we don't have too many problems and we aren't stuck here for too long. A lot of them are. So you'll notice that a lot of times I start a combo from charging backwards and then go forward. And most combos for most characters, if I remember correctly, start with charging backwards and then hitting forwards and a punch or kick button. And then you can string together combos by doing combinations of backwards and forwards and punch and kick buttons. Don't sit down there. combo breakers. So it's actually not as hard to do combos as you might think. To do the longer ones definitely is hard because you do need precise button inputs for them. But those short combos between the 4 and 10 mark aren't too bad. The biggest combos you can get, I think, are 20, which is an ultra combo. You can extend combos by 1 extra hit when you hit someone up high into the air. I'll see if I can do it. You'll see they get launched straight up into the air, and then you can do a single hit to juggle in the air for 1 extra hit. That's usually not worth it because it's a tiny amount of damage. You kind of want to go into another combo if you can. But at any point in your combo as well, someone can break your combo with a combo breaker. And they're usually pretty easy to pull off if you just time it right. So, oh, this guy teleporting behind me is a bit of a problem. But yeah, so the 4 to 9 ones are pretty easy to do, even with like button mashing. Just because they usually you can usually, like, if you just holding backwards to block, you can start combos pretty easily. Yeah, Folger is a good choice. None of the characters are particularly overpowered, I don't think. I think you can unlock, if I remember correctly, you have to beat Igor to unlock him, then you've got to put in a code, and he can be oppressive. But otherwise, there's not, if you have some knowledge of the game, there's not usually too much of a... Oh. I think I was always drawn to Orchid because she's quite a fast character, but you can, yes. I think it requires an ultra combo to do so. Yeah, I'm just stringing together memories of what I did as a kid. But yeah, I believe you need to do at least an ultra combo. So that's, I think that's 10 to hit people off stages, and it needs to be as part of a their last little bit of health. I did one in my warm up before when I was testing things. Oh, that teleporting behind is. Oh, I thought we were gonna see one there. We might see one here. Ah, no. I was hoping. So those sort of super long combos are something that I'm not particularly great at. even when I was a kid. And I used to play this, like every day when I got home from school or whatever, for like a year. Oh, don't. Yeah, I mean, I probably played it every day when I got home from school as a kid, for probably a good, I don't know, couple of months, a few months. I mean, when you tell a kid, when you tell a kid not to play something and you should return it, I mean, what do you think they're going to do? Oh, look, I had lots of games when I was a kid. Oh, what did I just do? I just accidentally went into the options menu. Um, I had lots of games when I was a kid. Sort of after this period of gaming, I I stopped playing. I stopped playing a lot of console games. I didn't really own many console games after this, but we got a PC. So hopefully, if I finish in time, we'll see another one from my childhood that I super enjoy. For me, it was a lot of strategy games, actually. And part of the reason I found Jake's channel is my love of strategy games. So EU4 was something that I got turned on to. I think I saw a random stream of it. Yeah, I saw a random stream of it at some stage, and I thought, oh, that looks fun. And so I played that. A lot of civilizations and that sort of thing as well. Yeah, so sorry, a lot of simulation games as well. I played when I was a kid. One, one I'll always remember is Star Siege, and that sort of sparked a lot of love that I had for mech games. Which might give you a hint. But yeah, so that was a lot of the stuff that I would play as a kid. Simulation. It's not a lot of first-person shooters, although everyone played Doom and Call of Duty and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, I was into some MMOs for a time as well when I was in my teenage years. So WoW and things like that. Oh, he tricked me there. But I was always a gamer at heart. Oh, no, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh yeah, the Cybirds. Yeah, they were. It was a good campaign. Um, but yeah, another thing that I really loved. I remember picking up XCOM UFO Defense in a bargain bin for Christmas or something like that. Uh, that's tough. I'll try. I'll definitely try, Jake. I don't know if you saw, but I did it before on on someone. Oh, so a lot of Idol is about interrupting him with the right combination of attacks. So you see, he's so quick and he hits very hard. So you kind of gotta get in a little bits of damage where you can and hope for a good combo and that he doesn't break you. Um, so hopefully we'll get a good one going on. 25 minutes to Idol is not too bad, so... Yeah, he can do that as well. You got to be really careful. His jumping attack thing as well, where you can go like that, where you can go across the screen, is brutal. So you got to try and get him in between things like that. So he might be here for a little bit. Oh, here we go. Oh. We'll try and do it on Idol. Yeah, how's it? It's the seed. Oh, I just got punished for... Yeah, I don't quite remember what I did to defeat him, but well, at least we got one health bar down. So he punished me there for doing the same combo over again. Yeah, this might be rough for a little bit. uh, so just gonna hide in the corner here for a second. Alright, let's just be a little bit cautious, I guess, hey? Ow! It also does a lot of damage, even with attacks, which normally you wouldn't. Ah, here we go. Yeah, yes, the game does like to mock you a lot. Yeah, I mean, when you're playing multiplayer, I don't think there's a lot of people who would play idle. Um, come on, man. Um, I think it's a decent challenge when you're first learning the game. Um, I mean, I haven't played this in I don't know at least 15 years, and just just getting to idle on the normal difficulty has been pretty easy. Now he might be difficult to defeat, but he's a good challenge. Yes. I mean, I don't play many other fighting games. I never really have. So, at least not, anything serious or anything like that. Um, I dabble a bit every now and again when I feel like it, but done it again. I tried to get over the other side of him there because I just don't like being stuck in a corner, and he's getting his health back. Ah. See, I started a combo and he just. We'll get there, we got plenty of time. The healing is rude. But yeah, I mean, he's a little unfair, but, we got here pretty quickly, so I don't feel particularly. I don't feel particularly cheated by it. Gotta try and remember how to do those combo breakers, because that'd help a lot here. But yeah, I always had fun with this game. I mean, Kid Tarquin doesn't notice things like a lack of throws. I don't know if he can heal. I don't know if he can heal with his first health bar, which is a small mercy, I guess. Ah. So we might be here for a minute. too. Yes, thankfully we have plenty of time. Okay. It might be all kits, because oftentimes things like combo breakers are all kits. Or all punches, so we'll see if I can pull it off. Yeah, we'll get a good start or something like that. Hopefully, one of these, and uh, then we'll get it green on the board. Oh, no, no. No, no. Close. If I had gotten off a combo breaker at some point there, I probably would have had that, but it is what it is. We'll get another good start at some stage. Oh, really? Oh, well, that was... Oh, that was interesting. I've never had that happen before. We'll see if I can pull off a combo breaker. Ooh. We're getting there. We're getting there. So do we know who is up next and what they're playing? Because I haven't been keeping track of the schedule. Oh, fan. Ah. Oh no, I've got myself in this corner. That's not good. Alright, that's just... Ah! I almost got it. Ah! Let's not muck around with him. Let's just get him dead. Alright. So that's not bad. In under an hour, got him done. So at least all my hubris earlier during the marathon wasn't for nothing. I said if I needed longer than an hour, I'd be surprised. So we'll just leave that supreme victory then, and now get on the hardest difficulty. No. I've got something else in mind, so we'll just let that play out while I set that up.